Mike and Phil here, and this is going to be episode 2 of Truncated Power Rangers, Cancellation, because to me, again, these went out on back-to-back days, so I thought episode 1 being named Pilot was, kind of on the nose. So I'm like, what's the worst possible name that could be after Pilot? Cancellation. Really playing with the whole TV thing. At first I thought I was going to name every single episode about some sort of TV cliche, but after 2 I was like, no, not worth it. Here we go, Cancellation.
You guys, he's about to do it.
He's gonna do it.
Do what? The world record. Like vinyl? No, the bench press world record. We need to root him onto the juice bar. Is that today? Let me check my watch. Let's see. Carry the 2. Wow, that's today. Jason wants us to be there. See you guys there. Synchronize our watches. I sure hope they don't come. Diaper change.
Again, Jason loves
Tonight
Blueface.
on a very special mod.
The whole point of the announcer originally was like, let's just see how many random things and shows I can name, but have them all be wrong.
I do that with D&D too. Although like previously on How I Met Your Mother, we'll talk about what happened in the last session.
Right.
All this talk is getting me hot and bothered.
I'll get them up, Empress Rita.
This episode is a classic one in the context of the real show. Had to introduce Ernie again. I had a lot of trouble figuring out what to do with Ernie.
I think the original show had trouble figuring out what to do with it.
I mean, they're at a place and they clearly have to have it owned because there needs to be some sort of supervision, but...
Oh no, I've lost the ability to jump off.
You can't just have these teenagers running around completely unsupervised, even in the early 90s.
One of the few times we actually see that Walter Jones is missing a finger.
Where's my finger?
I really hate those guys.
I'm surprised they actually got away with that in the real show.
So Jason hates his teammates because we've already killed 2 of them.
Off-screen killing of Billy and Trini.
Be Rangers?
No,
Why?
you're too ugly.
We know.
Oh, Goldar, have you stopped longing for times past and started a plan?
This is where I set up that Rita and Goldar were an item in the past.
Hey, at least you had a chance.
Mostly setting up what I wanted to do with Scorpina.
Wasn't that a real thing in the
No, they were not together in the real show.
That was a real thing in the show.
I thought the strike ended.
Goldar was just like a lackey.
Finster, don't lie to me and make me use my pimp hand. I'm not, and I know where that hand has been. Goldar. Anyway, Scarab should be able to do the job. His chicka dance sends all who get caught into it to space.
we got that guy.
Rangers
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
5 more seasons. Good. Don't hurt me. So I call the act the
I rem-
aristocrats.
I remember when the merchandise was out for the real show, and this, like my parents obviously bought these when I was a kid, and King Sphinx was everywhere, but he's just a monster of the week. Like he's in one episode.
Yeah, that was the whole point of the show. Right? Monster
I
of the
know,
Week.
it's a really weird watch. Digital or something.
I guess I'll just drink these smoothies too.
He's fat.
Make it quick, Baldy. I'm thirsty.
It'll have to wait. Trini and Billy are dead. Now for the bad news. Scarab and the putties are in Japan. You must
It's like they're not important.
What? Dead.
Suck it up, you win. Rita has poisoned their food. I don't know why they were even eating the salmon mousse, but Rita tampered with it.
That
Anyway,
is a,
whatever you do,
meaning of life
don't
reference.
Die.
Let's do it.
Not even eating the salmon
Space
meat.
chicken. The red one. To Japan.
To Japan.
To Japan. There's my sugar daddy.
I thought this was a recital.
Sydney, Melbourne, Tasmania. What's
I really wanted the putties to be Australian because the show from the New Zealand at this point.
Exit stage
New Zealand and Australia are the same thing. Right?
I mean, essentially, it was easier to have more Australian like things to say. I can't have them all say Kia ora the whole time.
What about you? And this would have been after Lord of the Rings movies, right? Because we're in some Hobbit references.
I had not seen Lord of the Rings at that point.
Oh, that's
I'll
because
find
you
out. Yeah, buddy.
3-finger headlock.
Now
Kiss my asshole.
Hey, goons, where is she? I don't know, we're just comic relief. Gets funnier. She's not here.
No crap, she went up, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Kill Zack Scarab, he's not a fetish of mine.
Encore!
But when I was looking through episodes and footage, I knew I had to do this one because of recognizability. Like, I didn't even want to do a pressing
I
engagement.
love that song. Once we can agree.
You make me really angry. Check this one out. It's raining sparks. Not funny. If this rate Jason will die and our show will be canceled, Zordon, what'll we do? This stuff is
Ouch, ow, pain. I think I pulled a wing out. I really don't remember about that.
I believe you. I was aware of the show.
Not this again.
My brother is Ron Wasserman.
I did not know Ron Wasserman was going to be on the show at some point. That was just a throwaway gag, and then serendipity.
We will never be outside.
He was born in the USA, actually.
Goldar, help him.
Another one bites the dust.
This song is Talk Like That by the Presets. I don't know why I put this in here. I think I just really like the song.
Okay, that's it. Time for these two to grow. Good thing I have 99 ones left.
I really tried to make jokes that I didn't see other Power Ranger parodies doing at the time.
So sudden and new. I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
I think that's wicked.
You're out of time, Red Ranger. Time to die. Can't be.
And of course, now the show's canceled.
Womp womp.
But now I tried to, like, I never saw anything about, like, Rita clearly had one wand and kept throwing it. How does the wand get back?
No, the contract isn't up yet. Alpha send those replacement Rangers there. Stat. The show can never end as long as we have them.
I don't get paid enough for this.
You're still out of time, Red Ranger. Still time to die.
I wish I had well, maybe not my friends, but better friends here to help.
I'm sure this makes sense in the Sentai, but the way that they kind of worked around it for the American version,
Deus Ex Machina. That never happens in this show.
it's all the time in this show.
Releasing eye surgery.
But I wear contacts already. The light. Either something is there or Nick still doesn't get the hint.
There was some joke, like, this is the Mummies Alive theme, which Ron Wasserman also made.
Feel it.
And
Where is it? Hey, going back. This
just
will
something
be
about the music being slightly off from what it should be was the idea.
Reason my forehead didn't shoot lasers.
Your show sucks. Now what can these be? Alright, daggers. I'll keep this one just in case I miss. Wow, I hit this falling on those rocks pretty well. I sure hope my aim is good. Here it goes.
Hi, leader.
Okay, those weren't weapons.
This was supposed to be something how the Rangers were completely expendable and if they kept dying, they were clearly replacements. Commentary on how there's new Rangers every season.
Fast. Anyway, let's get 'em.
I didn't do anything with it though.
Jump for your love. Wouldn't a pointer sister spin
I mean, like with most series, it takes a few episodes and you kind of
Yeah. Early installment weirdness!
throw stuff against the wall and see what sticks.
So, Red, who are you anyway?
See, like, they're so new they don't even know who Jason is. Because they wouldn't.
Explain later. Looks like Scarab's coming at us.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
I love how this is as much as his attack he can do.
That only works at weddings, bar mitzvahs, and your funerals.
Like, I
Of
know,
course,
I know, I'm not,
which is of course great because as a DJ you hate the chicken dance.
I really do.
Come up, son, grab a little dramatic.
It's like, I'm gonna kill you, but first I gotta get my tech workout in.
One day.
I wanted the power sword to talk.
Your funeral march, Scarab, and
That power sword, not Jason's power sword, the Megazord's power sword.
not bad. Forget the rest. Goodbye. Looks
But I wanted to, like, skip the transformation sequence. Could be like, look, you know, just BAM, we're here.
At least those puns are done. Goldar, get back here. Sword on our show is saved.
But I wanted there to be a ton of puns because the real show has a ton of puns. And I wanted to at least keep the spirit of the show.
Well, with more
Obvious.
proof jokes.
You guys are much better friends.
Well, my goal was PG-13 when I was writing this.
He was my friend as well. Yeah, he's a virgin. But now, me first. I'm starving. Move out of the way. I'll bite your finger off, right, Zach? You would know.
I don't get
That's
it.
how I describe Zack not having a finger. Ernie ate it.
Dude, portion control, man. Do I look like I know about control? You got in this place without me even here. Hey, it was
I did think it was funny that they had a happy birthday mom and cake to celebrate Jason's bench press record.
You broke my bench press record.
I like to think that the craft services had made a huge mess up and he was like, just go with it.
We'll put a line in about it. It'll be fine.
In Italy, the exchange rate means a lesser word.
Right.
Are you two from Japan? Don't talk to me about confused heritages.
Why don't you eat this cake before Ernie gets diabetes again?
Diabetes? Sounds like someone needs a saving. I can do that.
Me too.
Why does Phil have dumbbells next to his foot?
Because I could trip over them.
And that's episode 2. Stop. Not one of my better ones, but again, I wrote episodes 1 and 2 came out like one day after each other in August of 2008. So I was
You had
definitely
free time.
I had free time at that point because I was working 4-hour shifts for Sirius. I mean, the vision is definitely there. The writing is not as good as it got
Well,
it.
yeah, it takes a little. It took a little bit. Like one of the things I know when I saw Squat and Babu first talking, like I thought we had or maybe was that a me thing where they basically became Statler and Waldorf.
That was a you idea, yes.
And that was later on in the series because I wasn't helping you with the first little bit. It wasn't until
Right, later on.
Yeah, later on, then I started actually helping. Could we turn the volume up on the?
Oh yeah, that one was
before
really
we go to
cool.
the next episode.
That was really quiet. Well, the other thing is, like, I kind of ran out of voice ideas. So Squat is just me talking normally. And Babu is like, hey, I'm dumb. But then Tommy kind of became that, but louder. Because Tommy's whole thing, I'll explain that in the next episode.
We'll get there.
Yeah. But yeah, that was Cancellation. Episode 3 will get next.